What
we're going to start with then?
What do you want me to start with?
Wait.
I've got the whole up from there. So when did you guys?
Well, 2010, council
announced the closure.
yeah.
All right, I'll put that up first.
We didn't get closed, but it was cutbacks were announced, weren't they?
It were going to be 5 closures, and then 3 libraries became, which Darren Taylor, I haven't put his name down. What's it called?
Social enterprise.
Social enterprise.
What do you mean? Sorry.
3 libraries became social enterprise. So Crofton Park.
The local libraries were put up for tender.
Local libraries. And then what happened?
So 3 of them became social enterprise. One became something else, and then this one was the only one that was actually going to close.
Oh, okay.
So 2011 closure threat.
I'd campaigned for Crofton Park Library. Got 5,000 signatures, not just me, Paul and Morrison,
And you.
and me. And then I decided, I'd never really, to be honest, I'd never used this library because it was always closed. It was badly run by the council anyway. It was very dingy. It had leaks everywhere. You heard Joan saying it used to be closed for lunchtime.
Thank you very much, Alan.
It used to be closed for lunchtime, and that's when you really wanted to come in. But we decided to campaign for this one because actually this is such a deprived area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Many people used it. So we quickly got, in 2 weeks, 5,000 signatures. And Jill and I went and spoke in Cabinet.
Yeah,
No problem.
Hey.
Which was nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
But we knew some of the councillors. They decided, the library service decided they wanted to work with us. So we had many meetings. They had all sorts of bonkers ideas, like they wanted us to share with another charity and have a cafe in there, which we didn't want. We stood our ground really, didn't we?
Yeah.
They took a majority of the stock out because I watched them.
Ready.
And it got stored in Blackheath and probably got disposed of. So that was really quite upsetting. And eventually, after lots of meetings and getting, we got the keys before we got Gold Vision.
Sorry, Alan,
Yeah, we were given a 6-week license. In 2012, was that?
We've had another.
Must have been.
Can't remember.
No, 2011. August 2011, we were given a 6-week license
6 weeks license.
with keys.
They
Yeah?
thought we'd failed.
They thought we'd failed.
But we'd had lots of public meetings.
Yeah. And you got 2,000 signatures and
We got 5.
5,000.
More.
Is that called up to make 12?
We went to go to the school.
We stood outside and they were going to sign anything. Plus, we'd got loads of volunteers.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to volunteer. We had librarians that volunteered.
Do you know, it's really funny because I'm going through my contact list at the moment on my phone. Oh my God, because these are all the names that we collected. You know, you can tell because they're PA goldsmiths, you know, so I'm getting rid of them. But I mean, we got loads of people wanting to
We got
help.
the church involved, we got the councillors supporting us, especially the Telegraph Hill councillors, so Joan being one of them, but Paul Bell was me.
Cool.
Then we had to get an umbrella organisation, so that's where Bold Vision, so we go under their charity basically. So that's how we came.
Cool.
Spend a few minutes.
That's a quick overview of where we are at the moment.
And it was in the right old state.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
Disgusting. They took, so not only did they take the books out, they also took all their computers out.
I will check, just on the list, we need to be on the reinforcement there, supposedly it's still in the paint, and that's still the paint.
The New Gate Trust gave us our first funding.
Yeah? No. Can we go and fill the wall?
Yeah.
Was it the Crossgate Trust? That was 10.
So the abeyance is all that comes out, there's no change in the reinforcement.
So our first funding came from the New Gate Trust,
Yeah.
with 10 grand.
When was that?
That,
Was it?
that would have been about 2011, because the library service took all our computers out.
Wow.
So it was to buy some computers, but we had donations, but it was also to buy computers.
Yeah, I just looked on the Dropbox and that, just a note there, the drawing there.
We had visions of making a lift downstairs so we could funding that.
Thank you.
Just for,
Disabled friendly.
And also, when did because people did occupy it, didn't they? Right?
No,
No,
they
no.
were bonkers. They did it for one day. So there was a national sitting
just on,
in all libraries around the country because they were all getting cut. And you had people like John Hamilton, Bill Jeffries, James Holland, that decided to occupy the library. So what they actually did was make the council close this library early. So yeah, they got a bit of publicity, but they actually did no good.
That was 2011, 2010.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
Wasn't. No, I didn't leave work till 2010. It was 2011.
right, okay.
See you later, ladies.
That will be on.
4:30.
That will be on. Yep.
See you.
It's
You too. Oh.
Bye for now.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Yeah, I think you'll be able to find some stuff on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. I can do some bits.
Have you ever seen the video?
Yeah, I have. You sent me it. Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Learning New Cross. The one Malcolm.
oh, Malcolm and then the
Yeah.
Goldsmith, yeah. But and then the have you seen our Chinese New Year parade one?
No.
That you'll like that.
All right. I'll,
That was
That's
world famous.
Yeah, no.
what?
YouTube.
And then before, do you know how long it had been in the library before? Can you
About
guess?
25 years.
25 years before 2010.
Yeah, I mean, let me think, because Charlie was about 5 when they closed the art house.
Oh, and then
And it
yeah.
became, yeah, and it came, because I used to go there for the library, and then they closed that
Can
and
you go
moved
to
here.
Wavelands?
Well, if it hadn't been built then.
Oh.
So it's like almost since 1975.
28 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it wasn't very well.
It was awful. It
Well,
had leaks. It had leaks everywhere.
Like where that is.
Worse than that.
Oh, yeah.
The
It
children's
literally came through. We had
They used to have
buckets.
buckets all over. The children's library was outside the public toilet. It's very dirty.
It was dirty.
Filthy.
I mean, we've had it repainted. We've had new
New
carpet.
carpet,
Mm.
ceiling.
Yeah, it was the colours outside
Yeah.
on the walls,
Like the original
pink,
colour.
purple, grey, navy, and the carpet was navy. Yeah, it was. It was depressing.
It was so dirty. And the wires, you know, where they'd have different fan lines put in.
They just was exposed.
It was just the fire brigade came once and they went, that is an accident waiting to happen.
Oh.
And this is a council building.
Yeah.
That's done.
Am I right in saying it's just displace the reinforcement around those? Yeah, can you hear me? Sorry, I lost you there, Jeremy.
She's down as JN Neeson.
Jill.
Sorry. No. Document submitted. It's document submitted form, and that will be issued for either for information, approval. We have a technical data
What should I put from 2012 onwards then? What
It
comes
was
to mind?
completely run by volunteers. We've kept it open.
Yeah.
Present and made lots of changes, and it's become more. It's not just a library; it's a whole community hub, isn't it?
Is there? Do you think there's been moments where that's like obviously like this coming in and things like that? Because that's
That
this.
came in pre-COVID, just.
Yeah, just.
No,
Oh no! Before they had a little.
2021. Yeah, 2021. January 2021.
No, that was the main office, but they had not. They were in.
Oh yeah,
They were.
They were in before COVID.
Yeah, they just had a little desk.
Oh, okay, cool.
So probably about 2 years prior to that.
Yeah, not many people.
So probably 2018 credit union, and then 2021 they built their
Oh,
office.
yeah, it was, you're looking for a grade 3, is that correct? Yeah, grade 3, which, with the fence shield there, then, we'll cover that.
Which we kind of always wanted credit union in.
Are you looking for a
Because it
concrete
kind of
additive to the slab as well?
similar ethos to us.
Didn't show that.
Yeah, no, it works pretty well.
And
Is that still the case?
the different groups that we've had over the years, you know, like the baby bounce is a bit crap at the minute, but I'm sure it'll get better. But
It was big at one point, was it?
Yeah, it was massive.
Massive
we
back.
I
ran
mean,
it.
we had
But we did
buggies,
run it,
We had
you
loads of
know.
buggies. Yeah, I mean,
We're kind of keeping out of it a little bit.
People have come in on Saturdays and asked about it.
Yeah, we can come on.
with great affection, because they probably came with their older kids. Penny never did it.
No.
Or she did a couple of times, very reluctant.
And because like the IT training courses we're doing, that we've been doing for several years, actually.
I mean, you know, sort of, there were 3 people today. There'll be more next
Yeah,
week,
okay.
and as the word gets around,
When did they start IT training courses, roughly?
Probably about 5 years.
5 or 6 years.
5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
I just put like 6 years. I put 6 years.
Yeah.
On the claim position there now. that we-
In fact, we used to have baby baths on a Tuesday and a Saturday.
Yeah,
When did that start?
as soon as we opened.
Oh, really?
Position
It was
there.
our focus.
And then we had language exchange.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would have been about 2014,
Yeah.
15. Now, Sunday.
When I was-
We've done things, we did it in the summer.
Can I flip into other information there quickly or not?
Summer holidays as part of our reading challenge, which
That's our report. So I had to cover it.
summer reading challenge. We did walks and picnics every week, once a week on a Friday.
Oh, cool.
And we used to take people to unknown places, didn't we? And then we got really brave and we did some seaside trips.
Whoa.
We managed to
was-
get funding.
Yeah, we said it was too much for us because we'd been here 3 days a week, and on the 4th day, on the Friday during the summer holidays, we prepare everything for everyone. Then we
Much easier
take
to-
them on these trips.
Much easier to do a seaside trip.
It was. Yeah. We had chopping trolleys that we got all our food. We prepared all the food.
Wow.
Yeah, that would do. But it was good because we took
We
took people to places that they didn't know they could get to.
Yeah,
Go
for
with.
free.
that's really good.
But it was good.
What's the history of it being used by other, like the Labour Party and stuff? And
We have lots of. We hire the space out. We've done that really.
Since 2012.
Yeah. As soon as we.
Yeah.
Because we have to make an income to pay
yeah,
our running costs. There's no paid staff here, you know, but we have to keep the place running. So we love getting them donated books and things. Higher in the space, that is a big.
Yeah.
It's good because when it gets people to know about us and it's income and printing, obviously.
I had a couple of other items there on the other business.
What is there? Yeah, because is there any memories or anything I can add? Even
So
if it's-
many. Chinese New Year, look at that. We did that 2 years, 3 years.
What years were they, Joe?
Dragon.
Let's see if I can
Horse.
Google it.
I'll put
Snake.
it. I can always check it out.
No, not snake.
It's a horse, the dragon.
No, dragon first.
Yes, I won't do it in it.
Oh, right.
Reverend Chris Miller said to us that we would typically look around the 13 direct with the guys that established the main group.
In fact, we converted it.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Oh, we did some
If I engage with them,
Yeah.
Really? That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And did we ever do the winter one?
I think we joined forces for that
Yeah.
with Telegraph Hill. Film Club, New Cross Deptford.
We were part of the Deptford Free Film Festival
Oh,
for
cool.
several years. So some of the highlights is having Ken Loachin,
Yeah, I remember you saying
and
that.
another highlight was having 2 Black Panthers in.
Oh, that's cool.
That was like amazing.
Yeah, I'll put that up. I'll check out the dates at another point.
I think that was 2015. I've got it on my phone. 2015, I think that was.
Oh, that's okay. Anything else you want added?
just make sure to take.
Highlights. We had a few authors here.
Yeah, just make. But from the part of the rural planning, Jeremy, was the main grid and data.
Who else have we had here, Joe?
What we want off with our engineer and the
Bye.
Bye.
What's your name again?
Hi, Esther.
But don't believe
I guess Esther hasn't got access to a computer or anything. She was in there during the holidays and coming in after school. But she's got no internet.
whoever if we engage.
Don't want to ask you that, but I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Oh, they've got a, you know.
Yeah, I've found it. What other highlights,
Maybe
Joe?
it was earlier actually. 14 it might be.
We've had the mayor here. Actually, Damien Egan, who can't stand, came in here for it was a fundraiser he was doing for
We were on site there with the
one of his charities. And he sat there. There was only about 4 people. It was a load of shit. With his large beer. And he's looking around. He went, I don't think I've ever read a book in a library. And then he's our mayor.
How long's he been mayor?
Too long. 4 years?
4 years.
4 or 5 years.
It's not great, it's not a great amount.
Yeah, because we've lost a lot of stuff off our computers. It's hard to find.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think what
Okay,
else
we'll
we
do
have
it.
then.
Sorry, just yourself. Quick question. CCTV, in the early stages there, we didn't find the existing drainage.
And all the different training courses that are
And
going
there was
on.
Yeah.
a connection.
With
next
other
door
organisations.
that Red were talking about.
You know, like
carrying
food
out.
safety, first aid courses.
Is that
so
still
on,
required?
on a Monday or a Friday.
I know.
Again, that's income. It's not a big thing, but it's good money.
No, it's a good thing to
Getting
put.
onto that, to know
It's how we use, in a way.
Give us a mark-up.
So we might only be open ourselves 4 days a week, but actually this space could be used 6 days a week, even 7.
So what kind of courses, like food
They
safety?
do first aid, they do food hygiene, they do customer service, and there's done of latest actually mental health courses.
Sorry, I
Cool.
lost that. You lost signal there. Yeah.
There'll be more of them in the future.
Okay. Yeah, we have actually done a trial kit there.
And I'm guessing last
Within about
year
3 metres
that we were closed for nearly 2 years, but we managed to help
Couldn't
a
find it
homeless
there,
person
there at the last. So
get everything
the plan
in
was,
charge and she
it
got
was that we were looking to do a
temporary
CCTV run
accommodation
from
eventually.
next door.
In the space.
back
Flew
into
coming
the
in here,
site,
she came in here
and then to
out of the
establish
blue.
where that connection's going.
And
There was
she
no
went-
And
we could
John,
establish
Tina
inside
got
the site
John.
there of,
She went,
where that existing drainage was.
how can I register with her? How is it that as I got talking to her, we were able to contact organisation. It was terrible because they were rubbish. This is, if you remember, I think it was last year when we had that really cold spell. There was that bad weather. They're really slow at giving help, and these BAME
where were they
organisations
now?
that are meant to help
For
didn't want to know, because she was a middle-aged woman travelling around on buses.
Yeah, the one.
Had no money, so we were able to. In the end, we put her up in we covered the cost, a hostel for the weekend during that bad time, and then 999 Club were pretty rubbish. We're kind of like promised her this property,
Oh my God.
but actually she couldn't get it. So I phoned the guy up for her, and in the end, I said, look, she'll go anywhere. So she actually got somewhere that day.
Oh, cool.
It wasn't like the best, but it wasn't the worst. And she's, I think with St Mungo, she's been doing lots of good courses. So she's kind of landing on her feet.
Sweet.
We think she was possibly, came over here and probably working illegally. And she's probably been used, I'm guessing, because her family was back home. You know, but what a lovely woman, you know. So that was Rosemary. Then we had another guy, didn't we? For years, we discovered that he was living in a doctor's surgery
Well, he was
behind
in the shed.
behind Queen's Road in a shed that was derelict.
25 years.
25 years he'd been living there.
Wow.
And he came in here because we had our lounge area, and they noticed he didn't have socks on, so different. Well, Tina in particular, who used to run the bookshop, started talking to him, discovered where he was living, so we knew we had to be gentle with him, and eventually we got Paul Bellum to the case, and they got him rehoused. He got a bed sit in Crossfield,
Wow.
and again got his benefits. You know, he'd never claimed any money.
It's crazy.
Kind of been out people lived
25
25 years.
If this service starts to be
Yeah, he was an older guy as well, was he?
Yeah, yeah, no, he's probably not with us now. I think he had a bad stroke.
I haven't seen any details.
It was 2013.
What was?
October 2013 that the Black Panthers came.
Oh, wow.
Was it? That long ago? We quickly got word out to Goldsmiths and managed to get a lot of people to come over.
Amazing.
Here, I'll show you.
We were doing Black History Month, and one of our volunteers, Nathan, had some Black Panther magazines, and he put it on Twitter, and that's how.
No, it was my tweet
Yeah.
that I put, we got them in the display
Yeah.
cabinet, and she spotted it, Janina, who
I've
Irwin.
just had a couple of other items.
This is her husband,
Maybe one for Alan there. but
and
tomorrow.
he had this
section
wonderful
through there.
story. I mean, he just came and talked to us for an hour and a half,
It was like,
telling us.
I got sandwiches made from the rice myself.
Yeah.
Put any details
That's
there
something.
in two.
Oh, wow.
I love the one,
But they hadn't got these in the museum in LA for the Black Panther magazine.
and
It's crazy.
But he said they said that they sent us a message when they got back to the States and apparently they got a CIA or spook in here with them. They didn't know who it was, but they had real trouble getting into the States. And would we write to say, you know, why they'd come into this library? I mean, it was like, what? We're real spooks here. But they were lovely. He had this wonderful story.
Amazing.
About he'd been jailed for a murder that he never did, and he sort of coined the expression. He and a mate escaped, and they tried to hijack a plane to Cuba.
Oh,
because
they
hadn't done this murder. Anyway, he said, you know, I think he got 15 years, didn't he? And he said, no, we didn't commit that murder, but let me tell you, we got rid of every KKK person in the jail.
I'll have a double check on that.
This exciting dragon parade was organized by New Cross People's Library along with kids from the area around to celebrate Chinese New Year on Monday evening. It's a nice cultural event which educates the children, educates the local community about what Chinese New Year means. So what we're doing is we're making dragons and lanterns, and it gets people creative. We wanted to celebrate the Chinese New Year because it's the year of the dragon, but also
But we used to have schools coming in to do the workshops.
and we thought
cool.
So get it through
nice way
particular,
for
you
everybody
loved
to
it.
find out about the Chinese New Year. The library organised a dragon building workshop to involve and inform the local community about Chinese Year of Dragon. Kids specially showed great interest in the activity.
First time Chinese New Year with a dragon has been celebrated with
My daughter was
The Chinese New Year
Yeah.
Eve was indeed a novel experience.
Absolutely, she's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Credit to you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Believe everything she said. She's
No,
a
not
good
really.
girl. Hi, Esther and Mum.
Spot on, isn't it? Spot on.
Um,
How embarrassed is she going to feel?
okay, so that's one more.
And I thought of something else and I've just forgotten what it was. So storyteller John Kirk.
Yeah.
We used to get him a couple of times a year. Right at the beginning, because actually we loved what we were doing. And he first did it for nothing. But then we used to get funding for it.
Where was that?
John Kirk.
Yeah.
When you first did it for nothing.
Yeah.
Probably the first time we did it.
Probably 12, 13, maybe.
Yeah, probably about
13.
2013.
I'm going to come in and pretty it all up, don't I?
There's so many things.
I know. Maybe I should just do some digging.
Yeah. Well, we're all going to remember different things. But Penny might remember something.
Penny.